We have been hearing reports that Indian medical students are still stranded in war zone in Ukraine, which has gone into conflict with Russia. And back here in India, we have been criticizing them. Why go to a smaller European nation when you can study back here in India? Even our Honorable Prime Minister a few days back said that you start studying here in India itself instead of going to smaller countries. But here we have some serious problem that our Indian medical education system faces, which we are going to see in this video. The problem that Indian medical education system is facing can be divided into three parts. The first one is the scarcity of seats. The second one is the NEET examination, and the third one is the problem of private institutions and the fees that we need to pay. So first let us look into the problem of scarcity of seats. The total number of students who registered for NEET examination in the year 21-22 is 16.14 lakhs, whereas only 15.44 lakh students appeared for the exam. And what is the number of seats that are available for MBBS is only 90,672 in India. We have kept aside dentist and Ayush seats for discussion. Out of the 15 lakh students who appeared for the exam, only 8.7 lakh students cleared the exam. And then, in spite of that, one seat is available for 10 students who have qualified. So that number is very less in India. To make it very simple, let us limit our discussion only to one state, Karnataka. 89,000 students appeared for the examination and 55,000 students qualified the examination. But there are only 9,000 odd seats. But in spite of that, there is another big problem. That is, only 4,000 seats are quite affordable within the range of 60,000 to 1.5 lakh rupees. That is what we call the government seats. And the rest are at the hands of the deemed universities or private medical institutions. The next big challenge that our Indian medical education system is facing is the NEET or the entrance examination itself. Recently, Tamil Nadu government has scrapped NEET from its state, saying that it does not bring about social equality because it deprives the students from the lower caste or who are not financially sufficient to get into medical education in its current setup. Recently, a prominent minister in the Modi government said that students go to Ukraine because they have failed in the NEET examination here in India, and that is why they have no choice but to go to Ukraine to do their further studies. I would like to say that he is wrong, because NEET is not an admission test or an eligibility test. It is an elimination test. Now let us get into the pattern of this NEET examination. The total score here is 720 and 360 is allotted for biology and 180 each for physics and chemistry. And this examination comprises of 180 multiple choice questions, and there is negative marking as well. That is for one reason. And in the year 21-22, the cutoff was 138 percentile points. In order to qualify the NEET examination, the rich students enroll themselves with the coaching institutes who offer them integrated course, which is PUC coupled with coaching for NEET examination. And these coaching institutes by name Allen, Akash, Byju's and many more have opened shops or centers across in India. And the headquarters of these coaching institutes is Kota in Rajasthan, which is represented by the Speaker of our Parliament, Om Birla. The students who do not qualify in the examination in their first attempt sit at home for a year or two and reappear again in order to qualify the NEET examination. And that is why the number has been on a phenomenal rise for those who appear the NEET examination. You can look at the data. And of course, we should not forget those students who commit suicide because they are not able to crack the examination. And the reason why this medical entrance test is kept so difficult is just for the reason of elimination and not to get the eligibility. And let us ask a question to ourselves. When we visit a doctor, definitely we won't be looking at his NEET numbers. What matters is his concern for the patient, his skills, his mental strength and his ability to take quick decisions, which we have seen during the corona times. And if you give this test to a PU teacher, definitely I can challenge you, not even 10% of the teachers will be able to crack this examination. The next serious problem that our education system here is facing is the private institutions. Mainly because they have grown exponentially post 1991 after our economy was opened up. Recently, Anand Mahindra tweeted saying that he had no idea of the shortage of medical colleges in India and he was planning to open a medical institute in Mahindra University. So the problem here is not opening up a private institution, but the problem lies beyond that. So this is where capitalism comes in, and that is where we fail as citizens. How much does a medicine degree cost in India? In case of private institutions, a management quota seat can cost up to 70 lakh rupees, whereas NRI quota seat can cost up to 1.6 crore rupees. When you compare the same to Ukraine, China or Russia, in well-known cities, it can cost up to 45 lakh rupees, whereas in lesser known universities it can cost up to only 25 lakh rupees. And even if you add the living expenses of 10 lakh rupees, it is much lesser than the Indian private institutions. And in spite of paying crores of rupees, once the student qualifies as a doctor, what is the salary that is offered here in India? For a MD graduate or a MS graduate, the salary that is offered is only 80,000 rupees. And for a person who has completed his super speciality, the offer is only 1.5 lakh rupees. So that is where the problem lies. The medical education system, or moreover, the Indian healthcare system, is facing a serious threat due to the corporate lobbies or the private players. And this is where the government has to step in, establish more government institutions so that people from all sections of the community can study in these government institutions and can provide affordable healthcare facilities to all sections of the community, and especially for those people who cannot afford expensive healthcare. According to a report by Niti Aayog, it is expecting the doctor-patient ratio to be 1:1000 in the year 2025. Whereas currently the ratio is only 0.74:1000. That is, only 0.74 doctors are available for 1000 patients. So look at the plight of our Indian healthcare system. So friends, the situation that has happened with our medical students in Ukraine is definitely an eye-opening moment. So friends, as citizens, we all need to wake up and fight for our rights so that our medical education system and along with that our healthcare system is improved at any cost, so that we can get better facilities at lesser cost, just like how we have in these European nations. So friends, thank you very much for watching this video, and stay tuned for more videos. And in case if you have not subscribed my channel, please do subscribe and watch more videos on investments, current affairs and many more interesting topics. Thank you very much for watching.